Yeah, it's been a while since I watched a Man City game, if I'm being honest. It's decades.
Oh wow. Okay, well thank you for watching a Man City match with me then.
Well, obviously not
Oh.
decades, but I've just gotten off the Premier League more and more because it's just not entertaining anymore. So
says you.
it's not. Let's be honest.
Hey, we are alive. I am here with, honestly, I have been lucky to get to know Daphne. Well, I say get to know. This is really the first time we're chatting. For the group chat, shout out to Kyle. Jake, wow, my brain. Jake, shout out to Jake and his Discord that he's doing. I just put a message out there and I was like, hey, anybody able to work with me on this? And Daphne messaged and I was like, all right, cool. This is great. This is great. So I'm happy to have you on. So Shady Gang, please give it up for my guest today, Daphne. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
How's it going? Okay, so what we like to do is tell
Hmm.
us a little bit about yourself. Obviously, you don't need to like tell on yourself or give away location or anything dangerous like that. But let us know a little bit about you and how you became a fan of football in the club that you support actually.
Yeah. Can you guess the club that I support for my Avi? Or no?
Oh gosh. Is it oh gosh. I saw the Ralph and I was like, oh, this is great. And then I look and it's Tuchel.
Face.
He is in danger. He's very much in danger. He's very much in danger.
Very much in danger. Okay, so I'm Daphne, originally from Uganda. Um, lived Grew up there for forever and moved over to South Africa in 2014. Been there for 10 years. And now I'm in an undisclosed location in Europe. But not undisclosed. I live in Switzerland now.
She is
So
inside a bunker at this moment.
yeah, and I've basically been a fan of football since the 2002 World Cup.
Mm.
I won't be disclosing my age. Um, and because I love an underdog story, I decided to support the team that put eight past Turkey. Was it Turkey? No, Saudi Arabia in Germany. And then as it goes, you start supporting Germany, and you're like, hey, these Bayern Munich guys, they're kind of cool. Okay, I vibe with them. I vibe with them. It's like, oh, well, they wear red. Well, Manchester United wears red. Okay, I vibe with them. Okay, so that's my that's my journey.
I don't think
And
I've
so
ever heard anybody say that they saw Bayern and went, those guys look cool.
those guys look so cool because
They look
it was
so cool.
they are the best. And don't you want to support the best? I mean, I'm here with a City fan.
Yeah, I'm not here to disagree or argue with you at all. Like I said, I do understand because with City, I've been trying to pay attention, I have been paying attention to other City football group clubs. So watching lots of Girona, watching Bahia. Well, they're off season
Mm,
right now, but uh, those leagues are highly entertaining. Every single match
okay.
is a good time. I very much watch outside. If Italian league is on, if Bundesliga is on, Bundesliga, I low key root for Werder Bremen. It's not too
Okay, no,
tough.
that's fine. I can't even boo that.
Yeah, they and so Man City and Werder Bremen were kind of like the first two teams that I really enjoyed. I just loved that color of green, and the kits always kind of got me. And then
Mm,
Pizarro and Mertesacker were just like very interesting combinations of players. I liked how Mertesacker was just like this giant dude who blew everybody over, just headers and stuff like that. And Pizarro he didn't seem like he should be great at football, but he was, and so
yeah,
that
yeah.
I kind of very much enjoyed that. Like in American basketball, I'm a Celtics fan, and I really love the way that Paul Pierce played basketball because
Hmm.
I was always like a sneaky athletic dude,
Okay,
and so
I can see
that's
that.
kind of what I enjoy. I enjoy people who are just like, oh wow, he's faster than I thought. Oh wow, he's
Yeah,
stronger than
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought. And so yeah, those type of players I always seem to connect with.
Yeah. Who am I? I'm thinking of a former City defender who was always like this. I think it's like Otamendi was like
Oh yes,
super
Otamendi.
like,
Yeah.
huh? I don't want to get in a fight with you.
Oh yeah, no, he was goalie. He was always ready for a fight and a go. Like
Yeah.
that was the good thing about him. He was a ride or die. But yeah,
Yeah,
let's
it's always like those sneaky players. I like a sneaky um isn't you don't think that they're ready for the fight type of thing. So my favorite sneaky you don't think they're ready for the fight is Joshua Kimmich. But every time
oh,
every time there's like a kerfuffle on the pitch, he's always there in the middle of it. And it's like, bro, just chill, just chill. You don't have to be in the middle of the fight. So that's
I'm
like
going. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to let one of my show bros Sharpie because he's real big on Kimmich, and there's a rumor that Kimmich could be joining City over the summer, and I'm
nah, he's
not
not leaving
sold.
Bayern.
Yeah, and I'm not sold on
He's
him in the
not
first
leaving Bayern.
place. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not
Yeah.
sold. Like, why are we bringing some old dude in for 2 years? Like, we need to be looking at the future. And I say old, I'm like years older than him, but it's just how you talk about footballers and stuff like that. It's just like he's old, bro, and he's like
That
20.
is so crazy. It's like, yeah, 24 years old. Oh my goodness, he's washed. Like, bro, 24 years old. Chill. Yeah.
So yeah, he's been trying to slowly sell me on this player, and I am like, I respect I know he's talented. I know he has all the things and he could fit in. Something about it. It just stresses me out. It
No,
just doesn't.
he's a Bayern player. In any case, he's a Bayern player.
I
That
respect
this is the
Bayern
thing.
players. I
No,
respect
no, no,
Bayern
no. I mean,
players.
I say it in terms of like Philip Lahm, in terms of Thomas
Mm,
Muller. Like you can't
yes.
really say like he's a Bayern player, but what's Bayern gonna be without him, you know? So
Yes. Yes.
this is why I'm just like,
Exactly.
Tommy Tactics, you need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have lost the crowd, and I mean that's what happens with Tuchel for honestly every team that he ever plays for. The players end up just being like, "Wait, you kind of suck, bro," and
And
which
here's the
is really.
thing, like I've always looked at him as like the tragic hero in German football. Kind of like I've
Oh,
always thought of him before, and um, I always thought of him, Marco Reus, and Mesut Ozil. Kind of like they never got to their moment. Obviously, Ozil with the national team situation, and Marco Reus with never really making it to the World Cup where they did well, and when he got there. And I always felt like Tuchel never got the credit that he deserved until he came to Bayern, and I'm like, get the hell out of my club, you fraud! Get the hell out of my club.
I don't. That whole all of that stuff is kind of crazy. How Bayern kind of just unceremoniously kind of get rid of their players, but I mean that's also kind of just what they do, and
That's what
I
they
feel like
do.
that. Yeah, that's I mean just being a player though, I couldn't imagine because you're getting up there, and
Mm.
this team that you played for damn near a decade, and you love, and you've watched them knock out every single legend that you grew up playing with, and you just hope that you're that one person that they will decide to
Keep.
keep,
Yeah.
and they never do, and it's just like, man, that could be tough because yeah, then you have to now go play another team, and you're never really going to get the love and support
Mm.
elsewhere that you're ever going to get at Bayern.
But I think more recently it's less like that because there's not really quality behind the players. So when
Mm.
like Iron Robin and Frank Ribery were leaving, like Gnabry was looking good, Coman was looking good, like there was a bit, but there's no one like setting a fire behind these guys. So it's also like, why are
True.
you trying to kick them out?
True.
They can look at the squad and say like, who are you going to replace me with? You need money to do that type of thing. So we're going through a moment, but um, we shall overcome somehow.
Are you going to be able to keep Musiala away? Because I high key want him at City next year. I think he
No,
could
he's
do.
not. He's staying in Munich. Like, if anyone sensible is advising him, I honestly have said that the trajectory that Kai Havertz's career went on, every single person that's advising a German midfielder should advise him not to go to the Premier League ever. Like, if you want to make money,
Oh,
the go to La Liga, stay in Munich, but don't go to the Premier League. It's not worth it. It
what do
really
you
is not
mean?
worth it.
If I may ask, why? What do you mean it's not worth it?
I think so. So. How many people are we here before I put out these wild comments?
Oh, who cares? Nobody. It's not a lot. It's a handful of people. Hell, what's up, handful of people? I appreciate all of you guys. I mean, this is what I want. I want wild. I want wild. Make it. Give me crazy.
I don't think good football is played in the Premier League, and I think good players lose their ability to play well when they go and play in like such a league where results are so prioritized. Like Jude Bellingham would never have been the player that he was if he had gone to United in like 2019. Of course, that's a whole lot of other issues with United, but even if he had gone straight from like Dortmund to the Premier League, any Premier League team, he would have very quickly been turned into quite a system player, which I don't know. Like, if you're gonna eat the frog, eat the biggest. Go to Madrid. Go to
Yes, exactly.
Barcelona. Like, be in these legendary cities. Don't go to Manchester or London. I don't know. I'm just
That's hilarious.
No, I straight up hater.
I told you exactly what I wanted, and I'm an American, so I'm not going to be like arguing you about how great England is. Like, I'm like, yeah. So I'm always intrigued of people's opinions. Like, we're aware, excuse me, that the Premier League is seen a certain way, and people feel certain ways. But like, I'm aware there are certain teams that I won't watch just because I know that it's going to be boring, and I tend to watch more outside of Premier League now because I'm so used, especially at this end of the season. Either I'm watching the relegation teams play because I do enjoy watching them play for their lives, because that's when they'll actually have to like step outside themselves and make the matches fun and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I'd much rather watch another league. And we talk about City men and women. So if there's a women's match on, I watch a lot of women's matches. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I must say, like, it's not just a thing about like English football. If you look at the women's game, it's a lot more entertaining. The WSL is a lot more entertaining for me than what the Premier League is, but it is just like, and the whole like media circus around English teams it's too much. It's too much for like most young players, I would
it's awful.
say, like, no, just go to Madrid, go to, I don't know, Barcelona, go to Munich. Florian Wirtz, come to Munich, please. Yeah.
Just taking all of Bayern. Oh, that's actually, hold on. Before we actually.
No problem.
Actually, no, we great. We can do it in the final 10 minutes. Because I actually do want to sit on this subject because of also Bayern. They do that a lot. They're like, oh, okay, you're over here at Leverkusen. You're amazing. Let me grab you. Any player, managers, all that stuff. That's what they do. How other clubs in that division, that league, I'm sure do not appreciate that. Are you the type where you're just like, tough shit, get over it?
No, because it's one of those where I think, and I'm probably might be mistaken, do you know who the last player who moved from Leverkusen to Bayern was?
No, because that was Dortmund. No, I don't.
If I'm not mistaken, and someone please fact check me, it was Michel Ballack. All the way in the early 2000s. And
that's a great player to be taking.
And And you know what? Leverkusen said never again. We're just not going to do it anymore, you know? So when Dortmund CEOs come and they start like saying, "Oh, they take all our best players," da da da. Mind you, the last player that had moved from Dortmund to Bayern was like in 2017, and that was Hummels, you know, and who was already originally a Bayern player, but Leverkusen just put their foot down and they said we're not going to sell to Bayern anymore, and they didn't. You know, you
So
can
you're
do
saying
that.
that's cap.
You're
You're
allowed to
saying
do
people
that.
don't do that. Yes, you're
And
saying, okay, I like it.
if you look at like Bayern's transfers, it's like Mazraoui, Kim, De Ligt, like they buy from outside the league.
Yes.
If you want to know who's buying Dortmund players, who's buying Bundesliga players, you have to look at Dortmund. They're the ones fishing up all the players in the Bundesliga. They're the ones slowly like picking them all out, and then their careers go nowhere, and then they're like, oh, Bayern did this to us. Like, no, buddy, you did this to yourself. With all respect to all the fans of Dortmund out there.
I like how you say all that. You're just like, also all respect, no.
All respect to the fans. Your board is terrible, but that's okay because Bayern's board is now terrible as well.
Let me quickly talk about these lineups real quick for Manchester City.
Oh my goodness, Jack Grealish is still alive?
Apparently, and I'm happy because I was very scared for him for a little bit. So I don't quite agree with how they have. Okay, here we go. So when football has them as a 4-2-3-1, which we're very much used to, we got Ederson, Ake, Diaz, Stones, and Walker as our defense. We got a midfielding pairing of Rodri and Bernardo. Then Grealish on the left, De Bruyne in the center, Foden on the right, and Haaland up top. It's funny, Pep was asked if he can play Foden and KDB at the same time, and he said, not really. It basically, when he plays the two teams together, or the two players together, it is like the team won't be pressing us as much, or they don't expect to be pressing. So basically, he will play them together if he thinks he can actually run at these teams. I'm not saying that he thinks he can beat them, but he thinks, well, Copenhagen, they're going to want to run with us. If they're going to beat us, they're going to have to outscore us. They're not going to be able to defensively shut us down.
Yeah, and I mean, I think this is their first competitive game of the.
Yeah, they've just been doing some friendlies. Yep, in Portugal, I think it was. So this isn't the best chance for them. It's not looking great. Like you said, shout out again to Morten Parsner. I had him on yesterday, and he informed me very much of FC Copenhagen. He is a Danish journalist. He supports FC Copenhagen, and he's a part of Kvartal Bold, which is an FC Copenhagen podcast. So he really filled me in. I mean, there's nothing really too crazy or surprising about this lineup, so I'm actually going to move to the Copenhagen.
I want to hear for you. No Alvarez, not.
I'm happy. I actually want Alvarez to sit and rest. He needs it. He's been playing a lot of football, and he's really struggled with his first touch. And what I've very much haven't liked is that's really what stops us. I used to really get at Kyle Walker because his first touch would mess up a lot of our attack, but he seems to have kind of handled that, or what they're asking from him and the way that they've set the tactics up. It has given Kyle Walker plenty of space where his first touch hasn't become a problem, I guess. But Alvarez, that first touch just really lets him down, and especially if we're putting him centrally, he's in a little bit of space, and we kind of need somebody who can take that ball quickly, turn, and attack. And that technically is Phil Foden, but also KDB can definitely do that. And so,
But do you feel like he's settled in on the whole?
Alvarez?
Yeah.
I think as much as he can, because he's going from River Plate, which respect to River Plate, they play amazing football, highly successful club in their league and everything. But it's a real big step up. I think him also having to play so much for Argentina now after all of his success in the World Cup, it's just adding up to him. I think he's made a solid transition. He has other Spanish-speaking players. A lot of people, actually, the rumor is Pep is specifically playing Alvarez to help him transition. Like most other players he would bench. Yeah. And a lot of people think that he's playing him specifically to not let him get sad or feel like that he's being left out or anything like that. And which I feel at moments has become a detriment to how Manchester City fans see him, because a lot of people want him benched, but Pep is almost refusing to do it. This match at least allows him to be like, hey, we had just a match just a couple days ago. He played. He needs to rest. It's a great way for him to spin it, because then he's just going to play him again this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if the fans don't want him to be played, I know it. I know a team in red that needs a striker.
Oh, it's not even that. I think he needs to rest a little bit, and we are done giving United anything. You came in and pilfered Barada, like.
Oh no.
Oh, you're talking about Bayern. Send him to Bayern.
Yeah, Rasmus is good. Cause
okay.
there's a pretender there with some glass ankles. That's just pretending. I'm waiting for him to go down with his glass ankles. And eliminated.
You brought real bad vibes by sending Kane to you guys. Y'all are about to lose for the first time in over a decade. The first time in a decade, and that's the Harry Kane effect.
Out of the door, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's definitely going to do that.
I'm happy.
And especially because the beginning of the season started so hot, and it's just like, I think Harry Kane. No, he didn't.
If you watch those games, you could see this hasn't just like happened. If you watch the game since last season, this team has been pretending.
Oh, okay.
It's been a pretender team, but here we are now in the end game, as I like to call it.
The end game.
We're in the end game.
Oh man! So the board and the fans are gonna come and snap Tuchel and half the squad away.
Oh my goodness, yes, please. But I want to hear your predictions. Not half the squad. Keep the squad. I don't have a problem with the squad. The manager is the problem for me. What are your predictions for the match today now?
This match? So this lineup is set up for us to potentially score 4 or 5 or 6. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I know Copenhagen is going to have to try to figure out how to play, because usually they play a pretty open and expansive football, but you really can't play that against City. You're going to fall right into our trap. So I'm hoping for a clean sheet. I would love a 2-0, but if it ends up being like 3-1, 4-2, it is what it is. I just think we should win by 2. If we win by, I mean, anything but a draw. Honestly, if I'm keeping it real, just anything but a draw. This team is from FC Copenhagen, which shout out to Morten when I was chatting with him on social media, like in the DM, trying to figure out a time. And I was like, figure out when we could talk Manchester City and Copenhagen FC, because I'm just so used to English. And he was like, well, first off, it's FC Copenhagen, and we can go from there. And he was just like, oh, you handled that great. All right, we're fantastic. I was like, was that like a test in a test? Like, if I would have lost it, you would have been like, no, bro. But yeah, it's like, no, I want to sound like I know what I'm talking about. That's kind of in life. You should always want to know what you are talking about. He told me basically watch Falk and Elyounoussi and Achuri. Those are the people who can basically give us some truck. Obviously, I know Goncalves from Sporting, and for some reason, I also know about Maatsen McKenna. He came from Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. So there are actually a few amount of these players that I actually am aware of. Grabara also, he played against City but it was against Wolfsburg last year, and he stopped one of our penalties. So that name kind of sticks to me. There are actually a few players on here that it's just like, you annoy me in a good way, in a respectful way. They are stationed in a 4-3-3. Gabara is their keeper, starting from their defense. Gillert, McKenna, Bavro, and Deeks, however you say that. Then midfield pairing of Goncalves, Falk, and Matson. The striker trio going from left to right is Achuri, Clayson up top, and El Yunusi on the right. I'm looking forward to this because even this lineup tells me that he's going to Nistrup. Jacob is going to run at us, and I'm looking forward to that. I hope they do. I hope they play with us. City just played Everton over the weekend, and it was awful. It was just like multiple banks of multiple players, and they kept faking injuries and trying to make the match as slow and awful as possible, and hopefully just trying to take advantage of 5 seconds of City being like pissed off and they're just mentally turned off. And it never happened. City won 2-0, and Everton looked like a fool. And that's what I hate about that.
Well, they had to do something.
Yes.
Like you said, they can't just like run at City. They're in the relegation zone. They have to fight, basically.
Yes, agreed.
Of course, Copenhagen was in the same group with Bayern and Manchester United, but
yeah,
I promise you, those games have been completely erased from my mind. Completely. I can't even tell you the slightest thing that happened in that group stage.
Oh, and that's funny. You had 2 teams in the group stage. Oh, well, I mean, as a United fan, I completely understand why you would have forgotten anything and everything that happened in all of those matches. Like, I don't hold that against you.
I mean, I also have waited for so many years for Bayern and Manchester United to meet, and for them to meet in such a state when both of them were doing so terribly. It was so heartbreaking, but, you know, we have to work for that next season. So.
Well, I would say I hope for the best, but I don't hope anything good for United.
They'll be fine. I'm a lot less worried about them than I am about Bayern. A lot less worried about them.
Interesting. Why is that? Is it just because Bayern has never been in this situation? So, well, I don't want to say never, but it's been a while since they've kind of been in a dark spot. Is that why?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say they've never really been in this situation where they've tried to move on and then gone back. You know, usually they move on and keep moving and moving and moving. And they keep going back to these, what's a nice way to call people old? To these old.
Well, I mean, once you say it out loud, what you're going to call them, I guess you don't need to parse words anymore.
Well, they keep moving back to these old heroes of the 80s. And it's just like, Uli Hoeneß can't be running your club in 2024. Like, can we be for real, you know? And like with United, I always say they have a good coach. They have a terrible system. Like it baffles my mind the whole time why people are saying sack the coach. I'm like, have you not been here for the past 10 years? Like, have you not seen what's been happening here? You know, a new coach is only going to end up in the same situation. You know, so just leave the coach alone. Just give him. Well, now he has new owners. So let's see if they like him, if they don't like him. That I'm a lot more confident about than whatever's going on in Bayern, where they can't, seem to get their act together. But anyway, match time.
Yes, we're about to get a kickoff. So I officially have kickoff.
Oh, I still have. See how long the lag is. Ooh.
Oh. Okay. All right. A little FC Copenhagen bringing it. I like it. I really do like it. I mean, I don't like seeing Rodri limping. That's not great at all, especially considering we never
About a
lose with him
2-minute
on.
lag.
Oh wow.
But anyway, it's fine.
It's yeah, I'm at 42 seconds right now.
17 seconds. Okay.
And technically, are you closer to the match than I am? I don't know. Are you? Oh, this is America. Geography isn't a strong suit of ours.
I cannot disclose in what way I'm watching the match.
I feel that. I feel that. Yes, I'm legally watching this match. I'm an upstanding individual. Yep.
We may or may not have the same provider.
I basically have cut all the cords except for football the gap. So if I basically have the one for FA Cup, for Champions League and NWSL. Luckily, that's the same app. And then there's another one for Premier League. I just picked up this one app called Fanatiz. It's just $5 a month, but they have like the Portuguese league. They have a couple of like Asian. It's like 9 or 10 random leagues, and I love that. So I'll just turn it on and just start watching whatever. And it's just like, all right, let's dig in.
Yeah, no,
So,
I don't like the amount of segmentation where you can't just have one thing to just but whatever. Oh, I've remembered something about the Copenhagen match with the goalie with his face mask still.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I reckon at some point it turns into an accessory.
Oh, definitely. People start making merchandise off of you with the mask, and basically people enjoy you more with the mask on than without the mask. So yeah, it's just like it is what it is. I am the mask now. Yeah. Oh, great pass.
How superstitious footballers are.
Yeah, like a lot of them still have. Oh man, I should maybe during the hat, if we somehow manage to not score, I'll change into my third kit for the second half.
I'm chilling here in United's last season's kit, which I really like.
Oh man, I cannot believe that KB almost scored from a header. Like, what is this? Is this what you? Oh wow! Oh, okay, all right. Can't get off of Foden. A lot of people are very upset about Foden. People are very particular and protect and love them some Phil Foden. And the fact
no, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say he's been highly successful playing in the center of the field at Pep because of KDB being back has basically demoted him to right wing when that isn't necessarily his best spot. And last time he played centrally, he scored a hat trick. So
yeah, but it's De Bruyne.
I know.
what do they expect? It's De Bruyne.
Right? And it's just like, the person on the right has to track up and down. Do you expect Kevin De Bruyne to do that?
Yeah, and it's Kevin De Bruyne. What I don't know what to say. Anyway.
No, that you shouldn't have to say more, but people really, like I said, City fans nowadays, they really are kind of getting whiny. I'm a part of a group chat, and it's kind of awful. They're always arguing each other about random petty things about Man City. It's just like, who's a legend, who's not. Like, just when there's not a match on, the things that they talk about are just kind of silly. But I like to be tapped in because it's just good to know what everybody's talking about and their ideals, and because I don't really understand a lot of it, but I try to understand.
This is the problem if your club only has 3 years of history, you
Oh, we're not
run
doing
out of
this.
things to talk about so
We're not
quickly.
doing this. We're not doing this. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen though. It's gonna be a lot of annoyed tackles from teams. He's just passing it back and forth. See, and I just don't like seeing that with Stones because he is Mr. Glass, and I want him protected. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Another quick start.
Didn't he just come back?
Oh! Ah, he did. Like, just back. Like, just back. Oops. I need to turn these captions off. I have no idea why they're on. Oh, I did not mean to back out. I hate Paramount Plus. This it's not easily managed. It's not great.
Oh.
Right? You're just like,
Okay.
how did that happen? How did that happen? Oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay.
It was a good save.
It was. I hate it. Subtitles off because your subtitles are right in the middle of the screen. Okay, there we go. Wow. All right, it's a good start though. I like it. Can't be angry at all, honestly. Oh, okay. Ederson, I love you. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow, this team looks fantastic. It's good to see. Who is this dude with the hair? He is very fiery.
He looks like Alvarez.
He does. He looks like a pasty Alvarez. He does. Like who? This jerk? Is that who that is? Like that dude? He's a fiery one. I've seen him like throw his arms around multiple times. Like it's just like, all right, guy, you were a little angry thing.
I don't like this De Bruyne haircut. I need someone to fix it. It looks horrible.
No,
he looks like a. I'm not gonna say that.
No. Oh. Now I want to know what you're about to say. Put it in the private chat.
No.
What? I want to know.
Basically, it looks like he went to this. Ooh. It looks like he went to the same hairdresser as Jack Grealish, which is a bad idea.
Well, yeah.
Bad idea. Because Jack Grealish's hair is terrible.
And he actually changed his hair up because I think Kevin's took his style. Oh my gosh.
You're like 90 years old. Can you not?
90? He's had some time off. He needs to freshen up his look. He's always had the same like robotic hairstyle. Now he's like, I can grow it out. I can do things with it.
No, my guy, you're Belgian. Please stick to the principles.
Oh, he's been in England too long, I guess.
Too damn long.
Yes. Okay, so we got a free kick chance. Bernardo or Kevin are standing over it. We knew who was going to take it. Honestly, I feel like Kevin hits the ball so cleanly that it doesn't hurt when it hits you because it's just like it's hit so perfectly and there's so much like spin on it, so it just kind of just bounces off you and you're just like, oh, okay. Or some people just like hit it really hard. That works. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it works.
Gets concussion. No, it's fine. It's fine. De Bruyne hit the ball.
Did you? There was like four there. You know the English. It's yeah. Just give me a couple minutes. I'll remember who I am.
You know my thing about City and the City squad is they just don't have drip. You know
what? Do you watch? You don't see any of them? Like, do you see? Well, Daku kind of, he's young, so he wears a lot of like sweater fits.
But
But
he's
Akanji,
also new. He's also new. Those are not like city players. Like cities players.
oh, let's go, KDV. Oh, hold on, let's get this. No, KDV. No, it's gonna be him. They're just giving us too much space. It's gonna be too easy. If this is what they're gonna do, it's gonna be a lot of goals. It's gonna be a lot of goals.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh, look, your man Foden with the assist.
Took it
that
down
was terrible
really easy.
Positioning from the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Wow. And yeah. Wow. Just passed it. That's it. Just like he saw all that space. It was like easy. Wow. It's like truly the far end of the post. The farthest end of the post. That was crazy.
Yeah, like look at these guys. No drip. None.
They're wearing uniforms. What do you mean?
No,
what are they supposed to be doing?
There's players who, like, they're on the pitch, they're in uniform.
There is only so
like
much
Joga
I can.
Bonito, like good vibes. Like, yeah, these are, I can feel the drip all the way from here. But no, who's like the drippiest?
Who is that? Who's that on? Who is that on Bayern? Like, there's nobody on Bayern, and United has anti-vibes right now. So that's all I'm just saying. I'm like,
no.
I get what you're saying. I agree with you. Overall, as a team, Rodri just did an interview where he basically shit on everybody, that there's like rap playing in the locker room and he dresses normal. That's how he phrased it. I listen to normal music. It was just like, Rodri.
Like, okay, old man yelled with loud. Okay.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't like how you phrase that. Normal music? Like,
no, okay, buddy.
Okay, Rodri, what do you mean by that? Pep is trying to battle some rumors against him. He's been fighting some rumors his entire career.
Yeah,
not helping.
He's trying to tell Pep, like, hey, I'm not liking
you're
where our transfer
things a lot.
going. Can you fix this up, please?
Hey,
I'm not enjoying this too much.
But also, Rodri said that he was if he could be any actor, he'd be Denzel Washington. So it's like,
okay, but he also plays with his shirt tucked in. That's
I know. Make it make sense. He doesn't know what he wants to be. He has no idea.
Trying to pander to the crowd, man.
It worked. It worked. I have that meme clipped on my phone. Like when he was going wild and getting suspended and stuff, I kept playing that. I was like, that's why he's wilding out this season, because he legit thinks he's Denzel Washington.
Nah, I don't buy that. But I mean, on Bayern squad, obviously there's Davies. Of course, he's not had the best season, but he's always ready to go.
He's a great dresser. He is a great dresser.
Like there's so many, and that's Bayern. They're German. Be better, City. Be better.
Ake and Akanji, he's great. Foden is pretty good. Obviously, Grealish.
No, Foden. No. We're not ripping Foden. We're not ripping Foden. You can't rip the establishment player. He's the establishment player. You can't rip him.
He's an establishment player because wow, I never thought that he was a plant. He's a plant. Oh wow, this is crazy. All right. I like this though. I like this idea of thinking that he's low key a plant, like he's showing up to the office with a tie. Like
he's not low key. He's straight up. He's like, all the media adore him, and he can't do anything wrong. And look at our golden child. And isn't he better than all
he just celebrated with the guns? He just did this for a celebration.
And did he get any flack for that? I didn't even know that. Because if Raheem Sterling had done that,
Raheem's suspended.
Exactly, is all I'm saying. He is
Raheem. Look at him out of here.
He's an establishment player.
Yeah, he's English. Yeah, white. Yeah, he has a. But he has a deal with Cernucci. It's a jewelry place. Like he's He's doing his thing.
And then he's trying to fool you guys by like cutting into his eyebrows. We see you, buddy. Part of the establishment, trying to make the English look cool. No, we see you.
Oh, this is
20
great.
passes completed. Oh my goodness. Just forfeit the game.
It's not looking great for him. City Kid have 3 right now already.
I'm doing this now just as a scouting exercise for my FPL because I need to get some points. I need to move up my table.
I retired doing FPL because I just am not good at it, and it stresses me out because I'm not good at it.
This was my retirement season. I was gonna go out on a high, but I've been doing so badly I can't retire.
So now you gotta do another season.
No, I can still salvage my season. I can still salvage it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna bring it back. I'm gonna start next year because I think we're gonna do one for our show. We're gonna start a FPL league.
A league, yeah.
Because we're bringing on some other shows that aren't city based. So there'll be a few more of us who, I think it'll make it a little fun. It'll give us a little inter-show smack to talk to each other too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not good at it, so I'm gonna have to do some research and like figure out how this works because I get it, but I don't do it well, so I'm gonna have to actually look into it.
Honestly, I feel like the reason I'm flaking now, obviously, because I recently moved and it's been like a whole adjustment. Who's down?
Grealish, probably. He's always getting chopped down. Yep, Grealish.
Another establishment player.
Oh, he's grabbing his groin. That's not good. That seemed very innocuous.
By himself.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, and his reaction didn't look good either. Fuck.
Well, it's fine. Let's see who's gonna come on. Union or Doku?
Wow, that's crazy. Yep. Wow. Hey, all the one the town. Let's go. Oh man, I gotta plan the next few weeks of our preview match shows and reach out to people and do all that connecting over the next couple of days. Luckily, I enjoy all that stuff, but hey, so what's gonna happen? Because that didn't look good. Because it really didn't even seem that serious of a thing.
No,
just kind of clipped them. But those are kind of like the worst when it seems random. Oh, and that's what they're telling them. If it's bad, get off. Don't rush, make it worse.
Yeah, it's not, man, it's not like City need you or anything. Super chilled.
Oh, no, we need him back. He's been struggling, and he's gonna be he's perfect. He's for what we're gonna need to do in Champions League, especially in the second leg, because people just love to foul him, and we score a lot off of free kicks and stuff like that. And it's not like a direct thing, but just the being able to plan and the play from the play, or the ball comes back out and we rework it, we're able to take advantage of the team who's, if they're doing like 2 banks of 5, if the ball has a bounce back and they have to reset, sometimes people are a little thrown off and around, so that we are able to take advantage of that. I love what he does. The way that he revs people up, I love it. Like, I love it. So it's like I would be a bad guy in a movie or a show or something like that. I tell listeners always to embrace the evil with us, because people are always going to hate Man City for Man City and 115 blah blah blah. It is what it is. So just better embrace it than or like arguing all the time. Do you really want to just argue that stuff with everybody all the time? It gets boring. It's old.
Yeah. I hear you. I I was never a fan of him. Not at Villa, not at City, not in any capacity. I'm not. There's not many English players that I'm a fan of, if I'm being
I
honest.
think he's fun. I like his energy, and he seems
Nope.
like a real nice.
I can name you
No,
like 20
you
better
don't. You don't think it's
wingers.
real? You think it's fake?
I can name you like 20 better wingers that I would rather watch before I watched him. You know.
Wow. Oh, okay.
But like starting with the starting basis being I don't rate English players that highly anyway, like at all. So
Well,
I'm a
I don't think
hater. I'm a
hey,
hater.
I didn't. I like I said, I enjoy it. This makes it very entertaining because I enjoy a good laugh. This is nice. You also are giving me very refreshing hate takes because a lot of people are just like they're shit. It is this general like Twitter thing. You actually have like personal takes that it sounds like you believe this shit. Like you're not just like regurgitating something someone heard on a Twitter space.
I've been building this shit for years because like everything you've been saying about De Bruyne being sorry, not De Bruyne, about like Grealish being like quite easy to foul and going down and getting free kicks and all that kind of stuff, that used to be Pogba. Pogba was that guy. Except
Yeah, he
Pogba was
was.
also a beautiful footballer.
Yeah.
So not because he played for United, but because he's French.
Yes, he played.
The
He did
vibes are
play
good.
very fun. Yeah, he played very fun football. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel like the media take is always over the board with Grealish. He's the next so and so and
But
so.
people hate him.
Foden, he's the next so and so. I'm like, guys, can you just not with all these average players? Like, hype up real players. Hype up real players.
It's $100 million. If City were able to get him for like $65 million, no one would care about him. Ooh, Daku.
Yeah,
let's go.
I think maybe. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. God, I love that man so much.
Who's this now?
Daku, Jeremy,
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Daku. Yeah.
See, that's a player worth hyping up.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And what he's been able to bring to the club and how he's been able to bring it. Yeah, it's great.
And like if he can retain all that, classiness.
Oh.
Flat-footed there.
Okay.
If he can remain himself after playing for 3-4 years in City, then I'll still respect him. But if he turns into the robot we expect him to, then well, another good player lost.
I mean, I'm. Ooh, sorry, Eunice. Oh, thankful. Oh, that's what he did.
Love it.
That's what he gets.
Always trying.
Look at him. Just looked at Roger, made eye contact with him. Ah!
Love it for you, my guy.
Wow. Like made eye contact with him, like, we're doing this, right? And then he was like, oh wow, you're much stronger than I thought you were. Okay, ref, save me. Sad man.
Oh, okay, that was a good delivery.
It really was. Just waiting for somebody to actually hit it in. Let's go, Ake. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, and then there we go. There we go. Oh, wow.
Kevin, you're like 100. You really shouldn't be on the pitch anymore.
Don't do that. I'm pretty sure the last time you gave him an age, it was like 90. Now he's 100.
Okay, but for real, how old is he?
I think he's like 32. 33.
He's not that much older than me. This is the crazy thing about football, because like
It's jarring.
the ideal age never changes. So you get closer to it and then you surpass it and you're like, whoa, hang on.
Oh, wow. Foden is down now. Oh, that's not good. What happened? Oh, he kicked him while
That's fine.
on his planted leg. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Wow. Unless he's been battling something, that's not great. Huh.
Do I have to make an FPL substitution?
Wow. Wow. So I'm sure they're asking for like ref. Please look at the stuff. Oh wow, it was almost an own goal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it deflected off the keeper. Like it hit him weird. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
That would have been painful.
I mean, wow. Yeah, I thought he like tried to stick his hand out and it just like smacked it behind him. Just like, wow, that guy's dumb. Nope, it was Vavro who's the dumb one. Okay, so Alvarez. Wow, what's gonna happen? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Just because Copenhagen, they're a bunch of nice dudes, and I get that they gotta play chippy and stuff, but they're out here just wilding. Are we champions? Is this not cultured football? Why are we letting them play like hooligans? And Morton did tell me, he was like, hey, they're gonna play pretty destructive football. I didn't think that he meant physically. He just
and I
meant,
mean,
like,
they haven't
tactically.
They haven't been that physical. If I'm
No,
being
it's
honest.
not. No, it's not. Oh. All right, Daku. Let's see what you. Oh, cut in. Okay. Oh. So, are we just gonna let this accumulation thing happen? Is this gonna be a thing? Where are we at fouls wise? Let's look at this. Let's see how many fouls Copenhagen are sitting on at this moment. Where's some stat? Come on, one football. Where's the stats? Overview. That's not right. See, this is why I do FOTLOB, because let's see, total shots, ticker stats, 4 fouls to 2. Okay, it's just 4. That's not bad. It feels worse.
And 4 is quite good if you consider how much City has had the ball.
Once it gets to 7 or 8.
Yeah, they're just like staying really compact.
Yeah, especially after that first one. I think it felt like they were running with us a little bit at the beginning, but now now it's just don't let them score anymore. Man City have 216 accurate passes to Copenhagen's 39. Yeah, 39.
Basically.
Yeah. 1.24 XG. I'm not really the biggest fan of XG, though. It is what it is.
1.24 for City. Oh, hang on.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Daku and Halan. Okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah, no, you don't just walk into Erasmus's City and score a goal like that. Chill,
Is this
brother.
what we're doing? Is this what we're doing?
Yeah.
Rasmuth just scored a goal in his own city. Oh! Oh my God! Somebody kicking in the goal!
Shoot here!
Anywhere but wherever you're kicking it. Like, what is going on? Wow. Oh. Man, City, yeah. Great.
Yeah, I mean, that was the
handling
first
this fantastic. Oh my gosh. out to oh no, that's Kevin. Okay. Ah.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, Rodri is a freak of nature. Oh, he tried to
Ooh.
chip him. He tried to chip him. Oh my gosh. You cheeky little asshole. Oh, I love it. If that would have worked and you chipped, I would have lost. You wouldn't even see me on the screen because I would have just been yelling and running through my place right now. Wow. Wow. Yeah, 1-0, that's not a great lead to have, but when the team is playing as dominant as this, how upset about it can I be?
Yeah, and I believe last season didn't City draw all their away fixtures?
Mm-hmm. And that's what basically we did. He jumped so high. That was not needed.
Like,
that
bro,
was
chill.
like what? Like none of that
you
was
just
needed.
got back. Chill, bro.
Oh, what are there any other Champions League matches? Yes. RB Leipzig is currently tied. Wow.
Yep. Still 0-0?
Yeah, still 0-0.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, they're in Germany, aren't they?
Yeah. Yep.
That's this is Madrid's catfish. This is what they always do.
You're right, and then get home and win by 6. It's just like
And they
kidding, guys.
rise up like the champions they are.
Were
Can't even hate on Madrid. Like genuinely can't hate. No, like they are the champions of Europe.
They're
Like
past tense.
there's no contest.
But they're not though. We are
They're the kings
literal
of Europe.
They were
1-3.
That's past tense. Can you stop?
14.
Yes.
They are the kings
in the
of
past
Europe.
though. That's in the past.
No, they
though.
are the kings of Europe.
Like you were when you win in real time, but we also then won the Club World Cup. Like we've just won all of the trophies. When you win 5 trophies in a year, we are the kings.
No, you're not the kings.
Yes.
Madrid have 14. Like there's no one is touching them. Like even Milan can't even touch them.
Every era, every king, they come. They take the head of the previous king. They some last long, some last short times. I don't
they're
know.
Still the kings.
We sit on the throne.
Love it or hate it, you have to respect the king.
This is their tournament. I don't. Exactly. We are the king, and you should be respecting us right now.
Nope.
Like
literally the only team I respect.
Cool story, Grandma. Cool story, Grandma. Talking about history and 14 titles.
14 titles. Like
whatever.
Actually, but like take a moment to appreciate that. Like 14 titles is
no
not
man. We beat them. Nah, they're old news. What are you talking about them on here for?
So do you think that you're gonna win this season?
Wow, Ederson. Holy crap. Holy crap.
As the Spanish say, as the people in Madrid would be saying, que golazo. Que
golazo. Wow. Ederson, my guy, you have been doing really good, and Allison's stupid moment made him like you really started getting close, but now you just done fucked up.
What do you think about this Ederson dude?
I love Ederson, and I know that he does this stuff, and it happens, but it's just like, bro, that was especially heinous.
Because
he was trying to kick it out with the curve. Like, why are you trying to put the curve on it? Just kick it straight to Ake. What are you doing? You also had Diaz right in front of you. Wow.
Yeah, you're never gonna be a serious Brazilian goalkeeper. Ever. Oh my God. For a while it was quite close between him and Alisson, and
it was.
Allison
really was.
just
He was
like,
doing,
hold my beer and hold everything else. I've got
and
this.
yeah, and then now he's just this, and really does ruin all progress that he's made all season. Even though, because he's made a few silly decisions, and usually the defense manages to save him and save the situation, and they just weren't able this time. I don't, and especially if he just was all on one side of the goal also.
Goal?
Like that guy had all that space. It's very frustrating.
But I think, like, as well, if you're a keeper who doesn't have to make a lot of saves, your mistakes are so much more amplified. If you're a keeper who doesn't get a lot of chances to save, because your team is always keeping the ball and is always attacking. So
exactly. Yeah,
when you do make a mistake, it's a bit like, oh, that looks really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks especially heinous because they really haven't been able to get any shots on goal, and this is their shot on goal, and it's specifically because of us.
Maybe they should bring Hoyland's brother on. Maybe he can get another goal.
I think he's injured. I don't know. I guess I didn't look at the bench.
In the starting lineup.
Oh, he is it? Okay.
I mean, sorry, not in the starting lineup. In
the on the bench.
Subs.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see him. He would love to score a goal against us, I'm sure. Honestly, I hate this so much.
It's an away draw. It's not a problem. Also, it's a first half. It's not a problem.
Wow. Just totally messed up all the vibes. All right, Daku, save us. Oh my gosh, Daku just throwing people off of him. Get off me. Get off me. Okay. Let's do something. We got to do something. Because even Daku, in our match against Everton, he was the only one in the first half doing a lot of the work. And people were like shitting on him. And it pissed me off.
Like fans?
Yeah, because he's the only one running at anybody. And you can't beat 4 defenders around you. So he would lose the ball. And people are just like, Daku, you're losing the ball. And it's like, he's the only one doing anything. Do you just want us to pass the ball in circles for? It took us like 80 minutes to score, so it's just like, what are we talking about? It took us almost the whole game to score. Yeah, 70 minutes. 70 minutes. That's too long to be waiting.
Low-key, these fans sound a bit anti-football.
They are very dumb. Honestly, a lot of people are a lot of dumb, and I'm realizing that.
Let the dribblers dribble.
I just try to. Well, that's what I say. I like seeing what some people say. And half the reason why I enjoy doing these watch-alongs is because I don't touch Twitter. I like look and see if someone has added us or tagged us or whatever, but it gives me an excuse to not be on at all and just focus on the match. I usually watch, because for our episodes, I usually rewatch matches.
Ooh.
Thank you. Come here, Splotch.
Cute.
This is Splotch. She hates it. Yeah, Splotch. Because of her little splotch right here.
Okay.
Yeah, she does not like being picked up.
She?
I think she's like 6.
Oh.
6, 7.
Did you adopt her or did she adopt you?
She adopted me.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine, her mom, got out the house and got knocked up, and my friend was like, "Hey, our cat's gonna have kittens. Are you interested?" And just being the nice guy I was like, "Yeah, sure," because everybody loves kittens. So I was like, if nobody can find or will take any of them, sure, I'll take one. And then we found out that she was only having 3 kittens. I was like, oh, she'll be able to find 3 people that want cats, and didn't. So I actually, Splotch wasn't going to be the original cat I was going to get. There was another one that was more splattered and stuff, but someone got there before me and wanted that cat. That cat ended up destroying the house and running out a lot and peeing and stuff. So I got Splotch. She's a sweetheart. She has allergies. So like every 6 to 8 months, I have to get her like a shot, because if not, I should show her. She licks at her tail and stuff. It gets real bare. So I just took her, and it's gonna take a day or two for it to hit. She looks like a little. It looks very funny, actually. And I just make fun of her. She's like, look at you. Yeah, she's great. Yep, got a dog and a cat.
I got adopted by a neighborhood cat, which was really pleasant. We had like such a good relationship. Like, she'd come over, Lucy, she'd come over, I'd feed her, and then we would sit and watch football. And when it's time to go to bed, I'd be like, okay, off you go. See you tomorrow. And she'd be back tomorrow. we had this really nice routine. And then Lucy would go AWOL for like 2 months and then come back just fine. Like, hey, is there food for me? I'm like, yeah, you bet there is. Bet there is food for you.
Oh man, how many times can we just get open, we find that space, and just nothing comes from those crosses.
Yeah, I think Copenhagen's heads up now.
Oof.
Got the goal.
Yeah, they're definitely In the city, they don't seem to know what to do. I don't know what's going on. I don't like seeing them play like this. There we go. Come on, Daku. They're up for it. Yeah, Grealish going out changed everything. And this is what I'm talking about. He's because in matches like this, it's really about controlling momentum. And I just really feel like Grealish, with his constant hold the ball and just getting timely fouled and all that stuff, really does just takes all the air out of the other team, because you can just dominate. We're not able to hold on to the ball now because we just have too many players who want to run at you.
Mm-hmm. No, I like that kind of chaotic football, if I'm being honest.
I am currently, this is Champions League. I want to win. I'm here by win by any means necessary. If it's beautiful, bro, and we score these goals,
it's the last 16. Chill. You're gonna get past Copenhagen. Like, it's not even up for debate.
Wow.
Just chill.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Are you actually stressed about this? No, like, for real, are you stressed about this?
I don't know. I mean, yes, I know we are. We'll
there's no
get to the home match and
they're gonna knock
everything out. But I don't know. I hate it. I hate it. No. I'm the type where I try to respect anything is possible in Champions League.
Listen, I'm a Bayern fan, and Tuchel's Bayern is trash. But I know we're beating Lazio. Like, I know we're beating Lazio. This is not even like I know we're beating Lazio. It's the round of 16. This is not PSG. Chill. You're going to make it past the round of 16.
Well, yes, this Copenhagen draw was we were blessed to get that.
Season after season, of course. Always blessed to get the kind of draws.
That's not true. Last season we went through a murderer's row. We had
sure, buddy. I'm gonna say we had Vitesse. That was really tough. Like, okay,
it was very tough.
Lol.
You're lucky I'm enjoying this conversation. That's great.
Oh God, fuck out of here with that. Oh, we're so blessed. Like, oh yeah, sure. Blessing has a bank balance, is all I'm saying.
No, it's not true. It doesn't happen in football. How does Real win all the time if there's balance and
No,
Football makes sense.
of course, they're shady. I think
There's
I remember one of the Spanish journalists saying like one of the most political places in Madrid is the VIP section of
oh, let's go, Bernardo!
see
Bernardo Silva. Let's go. Thank goodness.
for that.
I don't, but I
I have a drop for that. Boo.
You said you.
Again, more shit positioning from the goalkeeper with that weak
Wow. Does that count as an assist
weak-ass
from
hand.
KDB? Does that count as an assist? I think that's an assist.
It is.
Let's go, Bernardo.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that guy had left City.
He's been trying to for the last 3 seasons.
You read the lineup and I was like, oh, he's still there? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm sure he has himself. He wakes up every single morning expecting to see like bright, sunny day and beach in the background. Yeah, and he's just like, oh, yeah, it's raining again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, and I said 3-1. I knew we were going to give up a goal, but still, when the goal was given up, I was like, this is some bullshit. What is happening? What are we doing? What is this?
Be for real. This is
a
walk in the park. This is a walk in the park.
No, it's not. It's not. Respect our opponents, please.
Nah. They completed 20 passes in like the first 10 minutes. This is not a serious football match.
Oh my god. Okay. Cool.
This is not a serious football match. Be for real.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Bish. He told you to go back, but you're like, no, we got this.
Still 0-0 in Leipzig.
Let's see. Yeah, it's at halftime. And it's 0-0.
Mm-hmm. What's the lineup there?
Let's see. Yeah, for Real Madrid.
That's weird. Okay.
Oh. Nah, he said, I don't care about this match either. Why is Tchouaméni a center back? Like, what is happening?
They're out of center back.
Madrid is it that bad?
Yeah,
it's that bad. Yeah, I'm looking at their lineup. Oh yeah, it is that bad. Wow.
They're out of center backs.
Well, I mean, honestly, this is the only way Tchouaméni is gonna get played anyway.
Basically.
I love that dude, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get it done at Real. There's just too many other players around him. Especially now that Jude's there.
I think he will.
Because Cruz has already said he wants to stay another season.
Yeah, but he's not.
I know it's not serious.
Much longer, but he's not going to be there much longer. That's the thing. That's the thing with Madrid. Like you're able to stay around long enough that the person after you, like before you can go, which a lot of teams don't have because it's Madrid. Why would you leave Madrid?
Exactly. I mean, but Cruz also said he doesn't want to lose responsibility. He wants to play and he still wants to be that man. And I think that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
I mean, it's Toni Kroos. I love the guy. I need him to come back to the German squad. I just need that chaos back in the squad.
Yeah. City played well. Ederson just needs to tighten up loose play, protect that crease. Yeah, we gave them the one chance that they got, and they shouldn't have. It's very frustrating. But yeah, we got the lead now. We just gotta. Ederson can't do anything like that again. I can't wait till Pep is asked about that I'm very interested to see what he says, if he goes in on him or if he's just like, nah, man, things like that happen.
Things like this happen. But like, what is the way out of Edison? Like, is there someone waiting in the wings? Is there anyone
No,
serious? I want to say, is there anyone
no.
serious waiting? Is there anyone serious in the other affiliated? You can hear the quotes in the other affiliated teams that they're going to transfer for a fair wage, for fair
No,
price.
no, not really.
Okay.
We'll
Oh
have
no,
Ederson
but
for a very
Ortega
long
is really
time.
good. Ortega is a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, and I
Like
mean
that was.
he's older than Ederson though.
I would say he's a better keeper than Edison.
I don't agree with that at
But this
all.
is me. This is my German player bias coming through, and especially like German goalkeeper bias coming through.
If City played more of a fun, chaotic style, I would say yes. But in the style that we play, Ederson very much is needed. The distribution is more important than the shot stopping.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, not when the distribution falters and puts us in a bad spot for the shot stopping. But yeah. I feel more comfortable with Ederson on the pitch than I do with Ortega. And I like Ortega, but there have definitely been a couple moments this season where there were shots that I thought he was going to stop in like cup competitions, and he didn't. They went past him. I was like, I'm supposed to be your thing, Ortega. Yeah, this can't.
I mean, he's not getting nearly enough playing time.
Well, yeah, and I mean that makes it real tough. Yes. I mean, we got Chelsea before we got Liverpool, right? Wait.
I mean, are you taking Chelsea seriously, or are we also? Just playing games?
No, I respect every opponent. I respect every opponent. Just with Raheem and Cole Palmer coming back, I think they're going to try to show up. Yes, the team is awful, but I feel like every team, no matter how bad they are, they play us well.
To be fair, Pochettino has always had a bit of a thing on Pep, so it's worth paying attention to.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Is that this weekend's fixtures?
Chelsea. Yep. Both the men and the women play Chelsea actually.
Oh gosh, I'm so annoyed at this. Emma Hayes is leaving while United is sticking with this bum manager.
We'll see. I think Barada is probably looking around and trying to find somebody, and if he finds the person, because everybody's saying Xavi's going to Liverpool, but it wouldn't shock me to see Xavi end up in United.
Oh no, I'm talking about the women's. I'm talking about the women's team. No, I would never call Erik ten Hag a bum. What the hell? No, never. Never. No.
Sorry, I would. I call him a bum. He's a bum.
I'm talking about that bum in charge of the women's team.
Yes, about the women's team. He is a bum. I won't argue with you about
genuine bum.
He is a big bum, and I want him to stay as long as he needs to.
No, I think now is the time to pinch one of the either Wolfsburg or Bayern's managers who are good managers, but they're underperforming. If we're being honest, those two, Strauss and Struth, they actually have similar names. They shouldn't be in charge of those teams anymore. But I think they'll do quite well in the WSL, especially with Emma Hayes leaving. This is the thing. Like with Emma Hayes leaving, like there's a chance for everyone else. But yeah.
All right. So they're showing
Madrid.
Yeah, and apparently RB Leipzig scored, and there was a disallowed goal because there was a Leipzig player who was behind the keeper for like 2 seconds and pushed him out of the way. That's crazy. No, it's not. That's that Real Madrid black magic that talking about. Yeah, that's nonsense. That's crazy.
That's what happens when you're the kings of Europe. Good things happen to you. Yeah.
Yes. Big bags of money. Big bags of money.
Yeah. because you're the king. You can spend it.
You know it's gonna come back. You know it's gonna come back.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever. What's
And
Heineken
that's
Silver?
I don't know. Is it like a
I just sorry.
lighter version of Heineken, which sounds
Oh.
insane? That does not sound good. Like I'm already not the biggest Heineken person. I don't like a beer that already tastes like it's bad.
I was in the Netherlands not so long ago, and I was considering going to the Heineken experience, but I was like, it's not. I mean, it's nice to do, but it's not so. I could do something better. Go to another museum.
Right? And it's one of I guess I would go because like I hate Anheuser-Busch. I don't really do much like local or not local. I don't do many big beer brands. I very much like drink local, support local. But if I was in St. Louis and I had like a free 2 hours, I would probably check out the Anheuser-Busch. Wow, look how big these things are. Wow, this is so cool. You make how much beer? Wow, that's cool. And then get out of there. But it's like, yeah, obviously there are other things to do. Like Heineken, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
I guess it's
like,
also in it's
that'd
also
be something
in
I would start my day with.
Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, so yeah, there are plenty of other things you could do.
Definitely. Definitely.
Like maybe you start your morning at a coffee shop and then you get at Heineken right when it opens. So you're just part of the like most loose group. That's what I would do. I would like start my day there and then be like, all right, cool. I have the rest of the day. I did my stupid little tourist thing and got it out of the way. What's up, Kian? Stressful into that first half. Yes. Ederson is obviously not serious, but he said it in Fernandinho's documentary that's on City Plus. It's Ederson, Fernandinho, I think it's Gabby Jesus and Kaiki. They're all eating dinner together, and they're talking. And Ederson goes, "I actually get really tired when I don't have to do anything and I'm just waiting for the ball, and that's half the reason why you find him almost halfway out of the pitch. Like there'll just be random photos and videos of him 20 yards away from the box, and it's because he has to physically try to feel like he's a part of the match because he gets sleepy and then he makes stupid decisions like that."
Yeah.
And that's how he phrased it. I get sleepy. And I was like, what do you mean you get sleepy? What do you mean sleepy? You're playing in front of 50,000 people.
Not the best. That's how you know he'll never be the best.
Wow. I don't like that outlook that you have because that's just not true. And it doesn't fit my narrative.
To put it more politely, we had the best, and he never got sleepy. He just got on with the job.
Who's this?
I'm talking about Neuer. If you're not
okay,
sure. Talking about Neuer.
Yeah. I was like De Gea.
You know, Sleepy Dave, get out of here. Sleepy Dave, get out of here.
I was like, who?
Sleepy Dave with no football club, get out of here.
So Sleepy Dave.
That's literally what I used to. That's what I used to call him for the past like. There we go, Sleepy Edison. I'm Sleepy Edison. You should also call him Sleepy Edison.
I don't want to. I love him. I am on the Ederson hype train.
Nah.
When he does stuff like this, it makes it really tough. I already know my show bros are going to come at me about this. I'm like, what did your boy do? And also, I'm going to say this. Michael Richards, I don't know how much he actually does ride for City. There was a moment on the Champions League. I feel like it was last season or something like that. Or maybe it was the beginning of the season. It was something.
Okay.
But I remember Kate Abdo asked Micah, who does he root for? And he got real quiet and weird. And then she was like, well, because it's behind the scenes, he mentioned Arsenal, that he low-key roots for Arsenal. And Micah went, why did you mention that? But it never went like viral. No one really like talked about it. And ever since then, and obviously he played for the club, so he loves them and stuff like that. I don't want to like ever say that he doesn't.
He doesn't necessarily love them.
But
He plays for the
yes,
club.
but he's not. Yeah, I think he is low key an Arsenal fan, and he just knows that he should be rooting for City, and that's where he'll get most of his support. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, especially because when Kate said it, she said it like she knew she was saying like some shit. Like, and Micah like looked at her like, "Are you really saying that right now? Are you saying that right now? We're live."
Messy girl, love that for her.
Oh, I know, I do too. But like I said, they just kind of like laughed it off and kept it moving. And just ever since then, I've never looked at Micah the same because he didn't fight it. Like he didn't fight it at all. And I was like, bro, this isn't even something you're supposed to be joking about right now.
No, I mean, I guess because he's like technically the only City person in the media. All the Arsenal spots are full, all the United spots are full, so
Yes,
he kind of
they're
just
everywhere.
has to play the role.
Uh-huh.
So I keep telling you this is the problem. If you only have 10 years of history, there's not so many people that you can pull into the media. You know.
We have people, they just don't want us.
Exactly. If you only have 10 years of history, you know, you don't have people lining up to represent you.
All of our historic people are all dead because they're just like 70-year-old white English dudes. 70, 80-year-old white English dudes.
Respect to the 70-year-old white English demographic.
To the king and all them, all those players that played a very long time ago.
Yeah, but I mean, like, does it bother you like that he's fake City or not?
Only when I feel like there are moments where I feel like he's letting it leak that he actually isn't all for City.
Okay.
I mean, but they'll show like in the background during goals and stuff. He celebrates, like he does the laughing. He does the things that are needed to. But I just worry sometimes. I'm just like, I want the person who roots for City to be that person who sticks up for us through thick and thin and makes excuses for us and stuff like that. And I don't think he is that.
Yeah, fair enough. I was gonna say
because he's the only one.
De Bruyne should retire soon enough, and then he can stick up for you guys. But he has no charisma, so.
Oh, that's because he's Belgium. I'm sure he's very charming if he speaks. You know.
Did I say he's not charming? I said he has no charisma.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If you let him speak his native tongue, maybe the charisma and the charming comes. Get out of here
with that native tag.
But when he has to be like, talking, get
out of here. Thierry Henry is very charismatic, is all I'm saying.
He is. He's fantastic. But you can't really compare anybody to Thierry. You really can't compare anybody to Thierry. That's tough.
Yeah, but he's a real one. Like.
He's fantastic. I love the man. I feel like him and Kate low-key are like already married somewhere and they just play games with us.
No.
I feel like they're just messing with us.
Doesn't she has a husband?
Supposedly. Yeah, supposedly. Yeah. What does he look like? Is he even real? That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's real. I think he just says that so people can respect her and let her focus on her business and her career. I think she just says she's married. That's my conspiracy theory.
You're basically saying that I ain't seen you and your husband in the room at the same time. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know who he is. Nobody knows who he is. You say he exists, so I'm going to respect you in that and your words. But I'm still gonna say I don't believe you. So. But also, I don't want him to pop up, and I don't want to see like a photo of them looking cute and happy together. I don't want to see that either. So it's like, just let me live my life where he doesn't exist.
Speaking of people with secret spouses.
Oh no. Oh no. He's got all that stuff cleared up.
I came across that story like 10 days later and I was like, Yeah, this is weird. Anyway.
And that was basically it. It was just like, this is really weird. Why would you do that? Can we? And then he does it, and immediately he's like, can we move on? And it's like, no, bro, we tried to move on, and you brought it all back up, and some. You told us all this unneeded information. Like you just made your entire clubhouse look like punks, basically. It's like, what are you doing, my guy? This was not good. I felt like he felt he needed to get that stuff off because he felt guilty for what he has done.
Oh gosh.
Because like you don't go to the sun for like.
Bro, you don't go to the sun ever. You don't go to the sun ever.
Like it's just like already going to the sun. That's not a good look. And then you're just doing this interview and you're like t-shirt and your dad hat. It's just like, how serious is this?
It looks like Copenhagen are trying to push up a little bit higher.
They've earned my respect big time. And I'm gonna have to let Morton know that when we have him back on for the second leg, because they've given it to us, because I legit think it would probably still be 1-0 if City could get their way. I don't think Pep cared about scoring another goal. I think the players did.
Mm-hmm.
But they were going to continue to just do the whole find an overlap, switch, find another overlap, switch, overlapping runner, cross into the box. Like I felt like they were just going to keep doing that until maybe something happened. Because we're going to see it now. Now it's just going to be awful unless Copenhagen, they're gonna have to do something to force this situation. Or else, yeah, it's just going to be this for the next 44 minutes.
Maybe they'll City will make some subs. Maybe that will shake the game up a little bit.
Let me see who is on the bench, because honestly, I'm not sure.
Some minutes for Alvarez. Get him ready for.
Real Madrid scored. Brahim Diaz.
Yeah.
48th minute. Danny Carvajal with the assist.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see. Man City's bench. We play on Saturday, so I don't think anyone serious is going to come on unless they have to. I'm pretty sure he'll probably not try to play.
Surely Stones should get some rest.
Yeah, I'm sure. So Kanji could probably come on. We got Oscar Bob. I mean, if we get another goal, I think we can see them. But yeah, we have Matheus Nunes, who could come in probably for KDB. Rico Lewis will come on for probably Ake. And then Oscar Bob. I would love to see Oscar Bob come on.
Oscar Bob?
Think he's gonna... Yeah?
Golly, his parents must hate him.
You got something against Oscar Bob? Or are you asking me who he is?
Oscar Bob. Like, what sort of name is that? Oscar Bob. That is not a serious footballer. Like
he's Norwegian.
Your parents don't. No, I need to look up this guy. Like your parents don't want you to succeed in life if they're calling you Oscar Bob.
I mean, you know, hold on. What is he? No, because he's the same thing Halan is. Whatever Halan is. Wow, my brain.
Well, Holland, yeah. Norway.
Yeah. Norway, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. He's a little dude, but he's a little firecracker. He's a little dude, but he's a firecracker. He's really good. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was almost another goal. That would have been a wonderful goal too. Holy crap. And right here, that's what you do. Get the ball, a lot of headers. Oh my gosh, Kyle Walker.
Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game, bud.
Oh my gosh, and he's our captain. That's our captain. That's our captain. I do not like this. This is kind of not great. But I guess if Real Madrid it took 48 minutes for them to score their first match away, we're
Yeah, but
doing
they're
pretty
playing
good.
against a serious team.
We dispatched RB Leipzig both times. Oh, he moved Daku on the right. Okay. So then did he move KDB to the left and moved Phil centrally? Or did he move Phil over to the left and KDB is just doing his little roaming thing? I'm trying to figure out. Nope, because Daku's back on the left. Okay, never mind. That just must have been a momentary thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a good turn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let the stress flow through you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't like any of this. That was a really good pass. We're lucky whoever that was didn't have any more pace on him, because if he could have got to that and made a move, it would have been really bad. Oh. Okay. Rodri. Try to figure something out. Back to Ake. Over to KDB. Does he release Taku? He does. Oh. Oh, man. So what time is it right now in your undisclosed location?
I think it's the same. It's the same time as the match is being played. 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice and late. Okay, come on, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, I actually had a chance to watch one of the City group games, but I wasn't so interested. It was against Young Boys. The game against Young Boys. I think I don't know. But I've been to Young Boys in person, and that was quite a good experience. They're quite
Yeah,
dominant in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was, I mean, was your experience? It was just because they win a lot.
It was also like we were sat next to the away ultras as well, so it was quite like the vibe was quite good. The vibe was quite good, and the quality of football itself was actually quite impressive as well. So,
okay, good.
Like in the league, they're crazy dominant. I think they're playing Sporting on Thursday. I need to make a mental note not to do groceries on Thursday. Which is something you don't realize. Like it's match day and you're like, why is the train so full? It's like, oh, all the fans are going to the match. This is interesting.
Oh! Almost, KDB. Almost.
Fix that hair, buddy. Fix that hair.
I think it looks so great, just bouncing around.
No.
It's so flowy. It's just like, just running it before it kicks, and then it just like flickers and stuff. You're like, oh, Dreamboat,
no.
Ginger King.
Bro, who's coming on?
Cornelius for class on. Trying to bring some more energy, keep that attack, hopefully. Oh, is Hamza wiling out?
Have you been to a City game live?
Hamza's so wild. Literally watching the match. It's so funny. Oh, shout out to Hamza. Wow. Let's go. Okay, push back up. Just seems so chill. Oh. Hey. Well, no card. Still no cards. Boop.
Yeah, that was just a tap.
Boop. That's all it takes, though. That's all it takes. Yeah, honestly, KDB wrapped his leg around him. He was just like, "Oh, you're taking me down." That's what champions do, baby. Real kings. None of this holding on to history, need to move on type of stuff. Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course you'd say that. You have no history.
I don't know. It's just like a lot of our history happened when things were in black and white. So people just act like that didn't happen. And then we disappeared for a little bit. Yeah, we were down. We were struggling for a little bit.
You know that the
but we were proud.
Stadium, you know that the Madrid Stadium is named for a dude who also worked in black and white. Like in black and white, there was also history. Is all I'm saying.
But there were also only like 2 teams. There were only been 2 teams. Of course, you're the best when you're only 2 teams. Just like Bayern. Like, bro, no one cares that you've won for a decade in a row. It's not impressive. PSG, no one is impressed. No one's impressed.
No, yeah, of course, no one is impressed by PSG, but everyone's impressed by Bayern.
They understand it. I mean, because obviously you got. Oh my God, you got real work coming your way. Leverkusen putting that work on you guys.
Love those guys.
And because the league is so.
That is a team that plays football like that.
Yeah, they do.
I tune in for every Leverkusen game. They play damn good football. And they have a lot of good players.
They do. They have a lot of great players. I really want City to get Frimpong and have him take over for Walker, because he can do everything that he has Walker doing, and he'd do it much better.
You don't want Frimpong.
No, I do.
You don't want Frimpong. You really don't.
I do.
Is he?
Are you just saying this?
Is he going to be City's main attacker?
Possibly, yeah. Kyle Walker, for a big chunk of our games, ends up being the guy who's whipping in the most crosses. So, yeah.
But that's not Frimpong's game. Like, that's not just his game. He's going to end up another system merchant. Like, I respect City, but, like, please leave your hands off these wonderful players.
No,
like,
he is exactly. That's
flourish.
I think if Pep got more, wonderful players than these, like.
No, he sells all his wonderful players. He's like, looks at Leroy Sané like, you dribble too well. Get out of here.
No, Leroy asked to go. His family gave him terrible information. Get out of
here.
Terrible information. No, that was painful.
But I think like Frimpong should go wherever Alonso goes. Like, doesn't matter. He should go wherever Alonso ends up. I genuinely want that for him. Because you see him playing in the Dutch team, and he's not nearly as productive.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm a bit like, I don't think a lot of teams are going to look at him and say he looks good for our team, but I don't think he's going to replicate that in many teams in Europe.
Well, you just think it's specifically what he does?
I think it's specifically how he's being used there. Like I think he would have to like differ a lot to other players ahead of him if he played in, especially like in the Premier League. Like, they're wing backs. Like, those are wing backs. Him and Grimaldo are wing backs, and what they're doing at wing back is not a lot of teams in Europe. Maybe in Inter, he could do well in Inter.
Yes,
that genuinely would do well there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I've changed my mind. Frimpong to Inter, I would accept that.
That's not any closer to us. I don't like that. Oh my gosh.
Bro, what sort of touch is that?
He's trying to do something cool and did not turn out. All right, here comes Elanusi. Oh my gosh.
See, these are
Whoa.
roadmen. Be for real.
Whoa. Whoa, that was a great cross. That looked dangerous. Oh my gosh. It's not. I'm not feeling safe. I'm not feeling safe.
Cover self. Cover self inspired.
I'm not feeling safe. Oh, this is not great. I do not like this. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. 60th minute. I don't know if Pep's gonna make a sub. Like I mean this at this time because he's known for not making subs and not wanting to ever mess up the flow of a match, and he believes that making subs messes up the flow of the match. Oh my gosh. Okay, Daku, what you doing? What you doing? Okay. Ooh. Oh, move, ref. And then he's gonna run up and then put us in a weird spot defensively. Thank you, Kyle Walker. You did not help. Yeah, and that's why I want Frimpong. I want someone who actually can do the things that Pep wants that player to do. Yes, he would have to play more defense, but it's not really defense. It's not really defense. It's just be fast and catch up with the dude and slow him down. You don't actually have to make smashing tackles and stuff like that. But I think what he does attacking wise is gorgeous, and I think him and KDB could do beautiful things together.
Nope.
Like look at that. Like look at that from Kyle Walker. That wasn't needed. Like Frimpong would have probably cut it back, hit some other dude. Like, man, that's all I'm thinking about. Our Jedi, Anthony Robinson, he's a player that one of my show bros, Tarek, has been wanting City to look at after a while, and he is a right back who just can play attacking football, but he's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure.
Where does he play?
I'm not Fulham.
Oh.
So he's much better than the squad, and there have always been thoughts that he's gonna get taken up somewhere, but it never happens.
Bro, you're not gonna score that goal in Rasmus's backyard. Please be for real.
That's gracious. This is Holland territory. Not Holland. Holland.
Is
Holland.
Are they from Copenhagen? I want to check.
Okay, Kyle. That was pretty decent defense. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he is born. They are born in Copenhagen. Yeah.
Phil Foden.
You're not scoring in Rasmus's home city.
Phil Foden. Oh my gosh, you're a treasure. I don't care what people say about you. I don't care what people say about you.
I mean, he carried my FPL team, I think, 2 weeks ago. So I appreciate him for that.
Well, other than that, he's a plant. That's crazy.
Straight up.
Phil Foden's an industry plant. I love that. Oh! Now Stone's got to get back. Just like, come on, Stones, but also don't run too hard because you'll hurt yourself.
See, like, Frimpong is such a happy player. He plays football with so much joy, with a smile on his face. Imagine him going to City. He'll be dead in 2 weeks. Just be like sad. No. No.
That's not
And
true. That's
I
not
love my
true.
I adopted him last weekend after he scored that goal against Neuer. I adopted him as my third son. So my three sons are Musiala and Wirtz and then Frimpong. So I never play in England is what I tell them.
Come to Manchester. He looks so great in sky blue.
You'd be so depressed with all the depressing weather.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of rain and gray. That's fine. Just get him like a tanning booth or something.
No.
There are ways. Get him a nice little CGI room or
Go to
whatever.
Milan. Oh my goodness. Imagine having to choose between Milan and Manchester and choosing Manchester.
I don't want to talk about that. Why would we do that? Why would you want to compare those? Manchester once upon a time was very good for fashion. Well, it was very good for clothing manufacturing. It wasn't
I
good
thought
for
we
fashion.
don't talk about the past. Oh, do you want to talk about the cotton gins in Manchester? Do we? Are we talking about cotton gins now?
Only when I want to. This is yeah. See, I'm happy you understand. Oh, wow, this is okay. Nothing came from that corner. Let's see what KDB can do. Oh, Bernardo. Talking to one of their subs. Oh, is that baby? Is that baby? Is that baby Holland? Hey. Hey. If he scores a goal, it's going to be crazy. It is insane.
I don't think he's going to score a goal.
Because you definitely know they're going to ask United's player for his opinion, because you know they're the opinionated neighbors.
Yeah.
My brother scored, now it's my turn.
My brother's the best. He's actually a really good striker. Somehow it's not luck, but it's the same way like Barcelona keep fumbling into these good players.
Yeah, I don't understand how La Masia hasn't ended yet. Oh, goodness gracious. Is this all we're going to do? This is what we're doing now? That was a great pass from Foden to Daku. It's a shame nothing came of it. Again, I know that's all we need is eventually for it to, those passes, they happen now. And we might not be able to finish this time, but maybe next time when we're in the semis or the finals. But again, we won the final 1-0. So I don't know how excited I can be about our chances in final.
What is the last like Champions League final that you've enjoyed? Like that's been really entertaining.
Because I don't know, because I didn't watch when Real beat us. I don't remember watching that match at all. So
their final.
Yeah. Well, I meant when they beat us in the semis 2 seasons ago. I don't remember.
That was not an entertaining final.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to think.
Oh, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. And a good save.
City have gotten so close so many times where because and then it was Liverpool versus Real, and then it was us losing to Chelsea, so I did not enjoy that.
But that also was not an entertaining final. I think the last entertaining final for me, and I'm not being biased, was Bayern and PSG, because they seemed like quite evenly matched, both in terms of players and like the tactics.
Yeah.
But in a way, like what I wanted to say, like I've gotten so much more joy watching the Women's Champions League finals. Those are always fun. They've been money for every season.
They really have been.
I need another Lyon and
Oscar.
Barcelona final.
His name is Oscar too.
Yeah, Oscar Højlund.
He does not look like an Oscar. All right.
Does it help if it's an Oscar with a K?
Oscars are very popular, I guess. That's a popular name there. I didn't know that. Oscar with a K is crazy. Even though there's a brewery called Oscar Brewing, and they make an Oscar Blues beer that I've had a few times. That's pretty good. Ah! See what they're trying to do. Oh! Wow. Wow. Come on, guys. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've seen Haaland get bodied like that before. Wow, that was crazy. Oh, and then they fouled. Then they got a. Who did he throw the card to? Did he kick the ball? What happened?
No, I think I'm behind again.
Wow. Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Honestly, I feel bad for Baby H. That was actually a really good tackle. Wow. Wow. I can't believe he just did that to Milan. Wow.
The Scandinavians are just all machines. Boop.
Let's see. Under our yellow cards. Yeah. These yellow cards, lack of yellow cards is kind of crazy. 72% possession. That's insane. It's 2-1. Who's more shit, Rasmus or Oscar? I guess I would say Oscar just because he's the youngest. But I don't know. That he just bodied Haaland, and I'm kind of here for it. I hate seeing it because naturally it's my player, but I like him more than Rasmus. It could just because Rasmus plays for United, but I hate that dude.
You hate him? Really?
Yeah, 13 matches without scoring, and then you finally score, and everyone's like, he's the greatest! It's like, bro, he hasn't scored in the Premier League in 14 matches. What are we talking about? What are we doing?
I mean, he's also like 2 years old.
I love how you can make excuses when you want to. Where's the hating at, huh? Where's the hating at, huh?
I genuinely have like a personal rule where I try not to criticize players that are beyond under 22.
That's lame. I respect that. That's lame.
I really do, because it's kind of
when it comes to it, he's United, so I don't look at age. Once you put on the United kit, I don't care about age. I don't know what that is. I hate you. I hate you. You're rocking United. The hate flows within me.
Bro, you need to chill. Like, United don't even think of you guys like that. Like, you need to chill.
Nobody thinks of United, so I mean, we get that.
Here you are saying like, "Oh, I hate you," like with a full passion, but no one thinks it. Like, clearly you do. Clearly you do.
Yes. Well, I mean, we're talking
clearly
about him. So yes, I'm thinking about it, but
clearly everyone does. Like, why are we talking about Rasmus in a match that he's not playing in?
I mean, his brother's here. You brought Rasmus up multiple times. You have brought Rasmus up multiple times.
I think of United. Yeah, I think of United. Surprise, shocker. Surprise.
Oh no, Bernardo. Oh, that's not good. He already gave him a yellow. It's not going to get anything more. What do you want, my guy? He's just got to walk it off a little bit. Getting cleated does hurt, especially in the ankle. Just a little bruise. Just a little bruise, my boy. Just a little bruise, my boy.
But so like, back to what I was saying, I've been watching this game long enough that I just realized it's not worth it to like shit on young players. Like, give them time to become fully shit. Like the two American players. The other one, I'm still waiting for him. I think he has 1 year left. I've been listening to people calling him the greatest, giving him the greatest tags for the whole time, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, you're
1
talking
more
about
year.
Pulisic?
And no, his embargo passed, but even him, I never
Okay.
spoke shit about him before he turned 22, and I was like, yeah, see, this guy is shit. Like he is shit.
Wait.
And if you weren't wearing rose tinted glasses, you could see that. Like this guy is not it. The other guy, I'm waiting for him as well. Where's he now?
Oh,
In Nottingham Forest or something?
Who?
Reina, where is he?
Oh yeah, Gio Reyna. Yeah, he just signed, and yeah, he's there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there now. It's crazy.
Oh no, this guy's gonna be the greatest thing. I'm like, are we watching the same sport?
His parents have a really good PR team. His parents have a great.
Parents aside, like even on talent alone, like that guy was not it. He was American, but he was not it.
And him playing for Dortmund, if there's a team that I will very rarely watch, it's Dortmund.
Yeah.
Even when we all knew Haaland was coming, I still was like, I will watch him when he comes. I know he's talented. I do not want to watch Dortmund play football.
Why are you hating on Dortmund?
I don't know. They just don't move me.
Yeah, they're not that great.
But they do have a couple. What's his name?
No. Don't
Bitten Givens, whatever his name is.
You're getting deceived again by Dortmund players. You're getting deceived again by Dortmund youngsters. I'm telling you, Holland is not scoring in Rasmus's backyard. Did you see that? You missed that. Did you catch that?
It's Juju. No, I did. I mean, luckily the replay is about to. I was looking at the replay. He's not
scoring in Rasmus's backyard. Literally, I promise you. Rasmus is just like, nope.
That's crazy. Yeah, also shout out. Speaking of Dortmund, shout out to Sebastian Haller.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out. I was very happy for you, Côte d'Ivoire.
And yeah, no, they have some ballers on that team, and I forgot about that.
Yeah, you forget. You forget.
Yeah, Bino Gittins. I low-key love that dude. I mean, he has a lot that he has to do still. Like he has a lot of growing to do. He can go to
City. I don't care about. He can go to City. I don't care. Football is not losing a player there. He can go to City.
Oh no. Oh, all these shots outside the box. Like, what are we doing? Put Sergio Gomez in if this is what we're gonna do.
He's still at City?
Yes, he is. Last on Sergio Gomez. I'm a fan of him. Couldn't get under it. I don't like this at all. Come on. We really need a third. Pep really.
No,
okay.
no.
Oh, here comes subs. Nunez for Bernardo. Oh, I thought he'd take KDB off. Oh man, I got such a good pick. I'm a part of a group of people who are doing a Black History draft. So we're all drafting Black players. And we're still in the first round. I'm 10th out of 13. It's Snake, but I was able to get Thierry Henry.
Nice.
Yeah. I was shocked. The first pick.
And no one picked him.
Yeah, it went Trinity Rodman, which I was like, oh, okay. Pele, then Sarah Gordon, Nicole Aniyomi, Clarence Seedorf, Bunny Shaw.
Okay. Seedorf is the first one that I've been like, okay, you can go in front of Henry.
Yeah, no, he's class. And then Bunny Shaw, N'Golo Kante, Eusebio, I don't know how to say his name, well. And then Ronaldo, which the drafting of Ronaldo, because it's the bald Ronaldo, like everybody was just like, ah.
I'm also here like, oh, okay.
I know. I especially for the first pick, I was like, I don't think anybody would have picked him. Like, it definitely made a very interesting conversation in the chat. And then yeah, I got Thierry Henry, and so it's snake draft. So 11, 12, and 13 will go, and it'll come back our way. And I already know who our next pick is going to be, and just hope that someone doesn't mess it up.
Someone pick Andrew Cole. Andrew Cole is amazing.
It won't be
Certified
us.
gunman. Certified
our
gunman.
our first pick was already an Arsenal person, so it's just like I'm not another one of our picks is not about to be a United player. Like that's not happening.
You know, he also played for City, didn't he?
Sure.
Didn't he? I feel like he played for everyone.
We got a few people who played for some people. I know we had Tevez and Schmeichel.
Crazy, and you still can't get those guys to rep City, huh? Strange. I'm here all week, folks. Well,
I hope we draw Bayern so I can bring you back and laugh at you while we destroy them.
If you draw Tuchel's Bayern, I will be rooting for you with you against Tuchel's Bayern. I need this man to be jobless. I don't think you understand. I need this man out of my club.
Oh, that's so good.
I need it so badly. Because why was I fist pumping when Leverkusen's goals were going in? Because I was like, this forward needs to leave my club.
Oh my gosh,
Jokes, I
that's
always
crazy.
support Bayern and I love them so much. Thomas Tuchel, like crazy. Please don't make me talk about that guy again.
Oh, I'm shocked that it's still 1-0. Real. They weren't able to get another one.
No, that's enough for them. That's enough for them.
Red Bull has made 3 subs. They've tried to push things. They've tried to make attempts, and Brahim Diaz and Rodrigo have been
having
taken
such
off.
a dodgy season. Leipzig.
Leipzig?
Mm.
There are a lot of teams that kind of had like wow, why is my brain doing this? Union Berlin, like that kind of fall off was sad to see. I was really hoping their little run would last longer than one season.
But I think they're gonna make it out of danger. I don't think they'll get relegated. And
awful story if that happens. Like awful story. Like I couldn't imagine like the highest of highs of getting into Champions League and then next thing you know you're relegated. How like
but I would also back them to come back quite well.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
Like
I just as a player, I don't know how I would be like, please sell me. I don't know. That's a lot. It's just like a bad juju.
It's also like not well, minus a lot of the new players that they've brought. That generally wasn't like the Union vibe, you know. They were glad to be in Champions League, and you got the sense that if they had gotten relegated, like most of those players would stay. You know, obviously maybe not like the new ones, like that's a bit more, but like the vibe of the club is not so like, you know, like people. So
wow, let's go.
But I think they'll make it.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. There's too many worse teams in the league.
Yes, very true, very true, very true. Okay, let's go, baby. I love this. Dribble, 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 pass, dribble, pass, dribble, pass, pass, pass. Woo! Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a very boring 7 minutes. Oh! Wow! Wow! What more does freaking Daku have to do? Hold on. Like, what's going on, my boy? That was like the perfect height for you. You would think.
Bro, these guys are. Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's tough. Thank you, Daku. Thanks for running back, tracking back. We do not need Pep yelling at you anymore. Oh. Oh, got a handball? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. Is that bad?
Yeah, that is a
Boop, boop. Oh, bro, he hit it with his hand. That's not a card?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a card?
It's a card.
That's not a card? Where? Okay, there we go.
It's a
Oh,
card.
he carded the manager? He carded Jacob? Not the player?
Oh.
Wow. Okay. He like legitimately swatted at it. Oh, all right. Okay. What's the rules on refs betting?
Pretty sure it's illegal. But you never know, hey? With all the cahoots, with all the betting companies.
Oh, this is hilarious. So yeah, lots of drama at my part-time job. Our manager quit, and a lot of the corporate side, a few people had to come over and help us. It was chill. I don't honestly think anything deeper of it, but a friend of mine who works on the corporate side messaged in there, just went, sounds like it's been quite a day for the coffee house. Like she's been, so I'm just like, let me guess, everybody on the corporate side, that's all they were talking about. I bet. It was just like, didn't come and help though. You're just talking. Little gossipers. Actually, I don't want them in our coffee shop at all. Like, it's just, oh my god, just threw a lot. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be chaos. But again, it's just a coffee shop, so I can go there, leave, and come back and not have to worry about any of that stuff.
Mm. These Danes don't take Colin seriously.
Oh yeah, no, they're messing him up. They do not like him.
They're just like you're not the first Scandinavian that we've seen here. But
Right?
look around.
You are
Look
special.
Chill,
We all have the same haircut.
yeah.
Oh, ooh, snatch his pocket. Okay. That was Hodlin again. Okay, little baby age. He doesn't seem to have his brother's athleticism though. Or maybe strength, but he doesn't seem to be as like, yeah.
But they're also quite a different body build.
Yes.
It's a lot more lanky.
Mm-hmm. But he definitely seems to enjoy getting into it with people.
You always, I appreciate that from a midfielder.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that's exactly what I want from it. I want you in there ready to bang bodies and trying to get that ball away from somebody. I grew up playing rugby, and I was second row or number 8, and I loved it. Going against a team who wanted to play physical, and yeah, I'm gonna run right into your group of your teammates. Let's go. Let's start them all, and then I'm gonna flip it off back to one of my players. But also, I'm 6'4". I'm a big dude, but I also love kicking the ball too. So teams loved and hated me because I played kind of crazy.
Is there any like presence of rugby in the US?
Sevens is the more popular. The like
Okay.
United, the sevens, they're a lot they're way more successful. They've won more world championships with their 7s than they have with their 15s. I don't think they've even. Anytime USA has ever gotten out of the like group stages, they are handled so badly in the knockout stage. In the round of 16, they always lose by like 30. It's so embarrassing. I prefer South Africa. I have multiple South Africa kits in my closet. America plays rugby like England or Wales, more like Wales, but not as good. So it's just
But is it? When is the last time they were at the World Cup?
They were at the last one.
Really?
Yeah, they were at the last one. They're like the best team in their like the group around, because we just have to beat like, who do we have to play? Yeah, we just have to beat like Mexico and Canada and stuff like that. What's up, Black Diamonds? I was actually just talking about our Black History draft, so that's they're part of the Black History draft as well. What's up, Black Diamonds?
Who did they draft?
I want to say they were the ones.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, hey, if you have like a dope name idea, but we were just gonna do Shades of Blue FC. We're not original. We got that. Our name is our name.
What's this now?
Like all the teams for their clubs, they have a name. Oh, I got a notification on my phone before it actually happened.
There you go.
Let's go! 3-1, Stockport's own, the plant himself, blooming, full bloom.
See? There we go. Just shooting at people.
I told you, I love narratives. I can run with this. I'm a bad guy. I have no problem calling him a plant and just like making it be a funny thing. Anyway, I can't wait to play this. I've been playing CL Anthem remixes, and this is the current one that I've been playing on our show. Hey!
We're vibing.
And so I've just been having fun trying to find random remixes, Champions League remixes, and I have a couple more in the tuck.
Nice.
Oh, there you go, there again. Oh, I'm so scared.
Oh, game over.
Oh, no. Oh, I hate when the players crash like that. They just like fall on the ground in despair. That bums me out. Oh, man. All right.
It was a tough game for them. But they
3-1. Nailed my prediction. I love it when I'm right. Nice. That's feeling. I got to edit this episode that we have to do, but I now need to make dinner. I'm annoyed. I might just not edit it and let it flow. If we got some awkward silences in the episode, we got some awkward silences. I might just let the episode breathe. I got too much that I gotta do. I don't like all this. I don't like this. I don't like feeling rushed. It stresses me out. Oh, let's go though. I love this. Yeah. We're the best. Not the 3, not the 2. You and no. Come on, City, baby. Let's go. Oh, please, Black Diamonds, we would love to have you on. We do a lot of off-season content and where we just talk about football. Have you on the lit stream. We got so many shows and formats to get you on. We're definitely gonna have to do this. Hit us up. Okay, well, Daphne, 3-1. It's
3-1.
been fantastic. It's been great. It's been so nice. What did you think of the match? How have you felt? Is the hater gonna come at you? Are we gonna get some respect for a second?
No, it was Copenhagen. It was Copenhagen. I expected nothing less.
Boo.
Love Doku, more of Doku, please. And
Yes.
then, yeah, a just silly mistake by Edison, because otherwise it was 3, maybe 4-0. But big up. Finished
No,
the
that's
second leg.
crazy. Them putting Micah Richards and putting that he won the EPL title with Man City. They don't do that with Thierry Henry. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't like seeing my mans like this. This is why people don't even tie him to Man City. That's why they had to put that there.
They did Carragher.
Okay, cool. All right, I was about to lose it. They better.
Surely they should put Thierry as Barcelona and not Arsenal.
Oh, girl, that's spicy. That's spicy. I mean, he won the treble with them, so I would think. What year do they pick? One Premier League. Yeah. Oh, they didn't even get to him.
Because everyone knows TT.
Everybody knows TT. Yeah, there's no reason to put that under TT at all. And that's why we drafted him. I knew I shared the first photo of his that I shared was I did Monaco on purpose.
Mm. Listen, he was a great Premier League player.
He was. And literally Arsenal can't ever do anything better. So I feel like he needs to get more credit because he was able to do what he did at Arsenal, where we are seeing Arsenal obviously not being able to do anything.
No, that was a damn good team he was in as well.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't playing like with chumps. He was in a damn good Arsenal team.
Yeah, I mean, you don't be undefeated and you're not an invincible for nothing. I respect it, but Centurions is it just I personally, call me a little biased. I would much rather score 100 points in a season. 100 points in a season. A Centurion. Put some respect on it.
Do that as well.
Who?
And Barca?
Who?
Madrid?
Who?
Jose did that first.
We're talking about the Premier League. What are you talking
Jose,
about?
If I remember, he did that on Pep's head, actually. Wasn't it?
I don't know. That wasn't Manchester. It wasn't us. So he can do whatever Pep did in Barcelona. Old news.
I mean, if we're being honest, that was his best work.
It was. No, those teams were crazy.
That was his best work.
Respect. I'm
a United fan, and I can admit that. So.
Yeah, no, those teams were great. Oh man, see, this is what is awful about American sports, and they quickly got off this match, and now I have some weird safe step, like weird old people bath thing commercial that's going on right now. This is careful. Like, no, why am I watching old people bathing on my TV right now? I do not like that. That is our sign to leave. Thank you, everyone who has hung out and spent any of your time with us. Appreciate you. To the people who will rewatch a watch along, shout out to you. Like, truly, like, I love you guys. There are people who do that, and I'm just like, did you just rewatch the match and play us, or did you just rewatch us watch a match? I don't know. I don't even care. I don't need an answer. I just saying, love you, appreciate you. Even the little finger heart. Well, I'm not good at that. Quit it. I'll go back to this one. There we go. Daphne, if that's your thing, please let people know where they can find you on social media if you want. If not, we can keep it moving. But plug yourself.
Yeah, I don't think you're very interested in finding me on social media. But if you want to, it's at Nime_area. So check that out. I just give bad takes or complain about Thomas Tuchel. So if that's your thing, follow me.
Yeah. Yes, and we're Shades of Blue. Well, you can just look us up. You'll find us on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky. We're on all of it. Somehow, some way. Look us up. Find us. Type it in. You'll find us.
Everywhere. Thank you. Thank you for having
Everywhere.
me.
Of course. I'm looking forward to, like I said, when we play your real squad. And I specifically want you on if you're definitely going to be rooting with us. This is going to be great. People are going to be so confused. They're like, what's happening? Why are they doing this? Why are they rooting against a team that's supposed to be being a fan of?
Thomas Tuchel is still in charge. If Thomas Tuchel makes it that far.
Okay, so I hope he does because I want this energy. All right. Well, you have a good rest of your evening.
Shout out. Cheers.
And I am going to end the stream because you know the vibes. Shady gang, shady gang, shady gang.